Okay, for the second part, we've created the music scores using Notation Musician. What we want to do now is actually create the backing track. And for that, I use Mixcraft 9. Unfortunately, that's a very powerful program and it interferes with the recording process on the screen here. So I'm going to have to use the older version, Mixcraft 7, but the principle is exactly the same. And here's one in all good BBC traditions, one I prepared earlier. And you just upload the sound file here. Okay, it's sealed. That would upload it straight into there. It doesn't always take the instrumentation information with it. We're lucky in this one, it actually spells out it's a piano, guitar 1, guitar 2, muted guitar recorder. So you can go to this and actually select muted guitar, which I've already done. Because we could actually select any type of guitar for any type of instruments. You can select distorted guitars, feedback guitars. That's the great thing about this Mixcraft, is it does have a huge selection of instruments, which enables you to create whatever sound you want. So what I like doing actually is look at the drums, the drum kits, and sometimes for the Metallica numbers I might use the Stadium Heavy Metal kit and so on, which gives you a really big sound. Whereas if you're doing a little jazz quiet number, you might need a brush kit and so on. It makes a massive difference to the sound. If and is sometimes the case, the MIDI files don't actually specify the information here, then the only way to do it is to go back to the original music files and see, okay, what comes in right at the beginning. It's the first line that comes in right at the beginning is the guitar, nothing else comes in. Recorders come in at the beginning of bar 5. So you can say, okay, this is definitely the guitar because it's coming at the beginning, bar 1. The recorder comes in here, stretch it out, bar 5. You can see you allocate instruments to each line. And when you've done that, press play. And here is your backing track. So as an example, let's say we want to make distortion guitar instead. Let's see how that sounds. Don't much like that. Hardly surprising. So let's go back to the original guitar 1. It's probably best to just Control Z, classical guitar. Okay. The other thing we could do here is we have an FX button. So, and there's some presets as well. As I said earlier, one of the other things we can do is to change the type of instruments. So So there you are. You can edit it, put in different effects if you want, change the instruments. You can have some flanges, EQs, compressors, reverb, whatever you want, and adjust it. And when you're happy with that, you can then just mix it down to an MP3 or WAV file And there you are, you've created a backing track. This program is also obviously used to record as well. So what I tend to do is just, okay, I'm recording the melody, insert another track next to it, an audio track, and I'd arm this track, and then as you can see it's picking up my voice. I can then record in the studio against each one of these. And if I was recording the melody, I would listen to it as I was recording. And then when I mixed it, I would just then mute the melody and have this to replace it. Or I'd have the melody in the background, depending on if I want an effect. So it's almost like just a little thing in the background just to lift what I've done necessarily. Sometimes that works. Okay, it's really as simple as that. So a free MIDI file can give you the music and a backing track. And you can come away with something that started as sounding like sort of plinky plonky computer music produced on a xylophone to something that can sound with the right software pretty cool. Okay, I hope that helps. Anyway, thanks for listening. Catch up soon.